What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Dub Q coming on in with the mock draft for the day, man. Look, this is gonna be a good one. I have took my liberty of trading up in this draft all the way to number 5. I traded with Seattle, and basically the cost of me trading up with Seattle, it was really just me swapping number 9 and number 5, and then I gave a second round pick for next year, which really wasn't bad to move up. Didn't cost me nothing but that. So shout out to Seattle for making our dreams possibly come true. So let's get into it. Or we're gonna get into it. Look, the Carolina Panthers will now be picking in this draft at number 5, and from there I'm going to try to make sure I keep it where I don't do any trades. We're gonna try to take it from here. All right, let's start the draft. I'm gonna ignore that. Ooh, the Jets has offered me a trade back to 13 and an overhaul with picks. But I'm going to see who we got here. Woo! Wow, this is what it would look like to have this happen. So let's take a look and see what happened, what went on the board, and where are we sitting at. So number 1, Tyree Wilson ended up going number 1 to Chicago. I can see that happen. Bryce Young ended up going to Houston. Will Anderson ended up going to Arizona. Anthony Richardson ends up going to Indiana. They chose him over C.J. Stroud. And next we would go up to make our pick. You know who it is. C.J. Stroud. That's a no-brainer. We didn't have to sit around. We didn't have to worry about it. It was already done. And so from here on out, I'm going to take the liberty of really building this team and trying to get the most for basically all our money. Get the most for your money. I'm not even gonna lie, that trade for the Browns looked very, very realistic. I actually like that. We get a 2 and a 3. But basically we get an extra, just a 3rd round pick, potentially. I'm going to usually I would take that, but not this time. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I want to see how this is basically going to fill out with this team. And I need that. Because we would get pick number 90. You know what? Instead of 39, we go to 42. First of all, before I accept that, let me look and see who's available. Because if there's anybody off the table who I want to get right now, I'm definitely going to make that push. Okay, so for once, your boy Doug Q is going to look at this draft a little bit differently than he usually do. Wow, we got our selections at linebacker just sitting right there. So you know what? We have some playmakers just sitting right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to accept that trade. I'm going to go back and accept. I'm going to accept the offer right here. I think that's realistic. And we went down to 42. All right, C.J. Stroud is now in the building at tight end. Let's see the best available. Yeah. I think it's a match made in heaven. You go ahead and get your tight end in the future. Darnell Washington is sitting right there. Next, potentially, we just got a tight end. Let's see who's available at receiver. I mean, you got C.J. Stroud in the building now. So, Keyshawn Boutte is sitting right there. Linebacker, we got quite a few sitting right here. Ooh, I'm going to go. And I know you guys are a little picky and judgmental on how I'll be making my picks. But you know what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. This is Dub Q's mock draft. The best player to get right now would be an edge. Because I'm feeling like I could potentially get my linebacker here. But then again, I don't want to miss out on any superstars. So I'll say this right here for time's sake. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Will McDonald. I think that's the best bang for your buck right there. It makes sense. You get an edge rusher to put on that edge. Like I said, if I come back and my linebacker is sitting right there, then I'll be very happy. I'm not taking any more trades. Oh, yeah. Look at God. That's all I got to say right here. Deion Henley. That's exactly who I wanted. So we got 2 offensive picks and we got 2 defensive picks. So with that being said, now we want to kind of make sure we get somebody for our guy to throw to. Now you got Keyshawn Boutte or Cedric Tillman. I like them both. Both of these guys, I don't feel like you can go wrong with. We already got one LSU receiver that's a pile of crap at times. So, but you know what? I'm gonna give Boutte the benefit of the doubt. Hopefully, this guy can come in and really give us more than what his last predecessor gave us. Mr. Plastic is what I call him. Nah, I don't want that. Let's see. We're gonna make it do what it do. We got CJ Stroud, Donnell Washington. We got an edge rusher and a linebacker. Interior defensive line, Jaquelin Roy sitting right there. Like I said, I want to make sure I get the most weapons, the most bang for my buck. Oh, right here where we're sitting here selecting that. We're at 114. Garrett Williams would be a steal. Garrett Williams is an A+. That's a steal. We got a corner coming in the building. I'm not taking this either. So with that being said, let's take a look. Let's see who's the best available. Oh my God, Byron Young is sitting right there. Whew, that's gonna be a nightmare. I think I'll go Roschon Johnson. That's a steal. Oh, yeah. So far, this draft is really looking, whew, wow, you're talking about stars, a star-studded draft. And just to top it off, I'm going to probably look for another weapon for this offense because I'm under the impression you can never have too many weapons. We got Keyshawn Boutte. We got DJ Moore. I want a 3-headed monster at receiver, man. I mean, it's about time we start investing money and to get some guys in here that can make a difference. I see Jonathan Mango sitting right there. It's going between him. But I can't, oh my God. I can't overlook Byron Young from Tennessee just sitting there. Isaiah McGuire. There's going to be a lot of undrafted guys like Nick Hampton, DJ Johnson from Oregon. Oh, God. There's going to be a lot of guys that we can pick up off of waivers. I think we got one edge rusher. We got a linebacker. What we don't have is a defensive lineman, a nose tackle. And these nose tackles right here is not worth a damn. So that's something we could probably look to pick up in free agency. But then again, a guy like Isaiah McGuire can play multiple places. Byron Young could too. Multiple positions. I know Will Donald could, so smart things to get this guy in the door. So first B+, but it's still, to me, it's an A. Because of what it would mean to have this guy on the team. It's all positives right here, man. So make no mistake about it. Your boy WQ just laid it out. Possibly my best potential mock draft. And that's the best case scenario of trading up to 5 to make sure that we, one, get our quarterback. And then we read up and got an extra pick. Just one extra pick. because we were offered one. So I like this. I like this right here. Man, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Show that love. Your boy Dub Q is here and in the building. And as you see it, we got ourselves a team, bro. We got ourselves a team to be reckoned with. I'm so excited about this right here. Make no mistake about it. We can win some games with this. So tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Your boy Dub Q is back again.